You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Road Rants for Black and White Live. Wow. A really shocking turn of events today involving the number one wideout receiver for the Atlanta Falcons, former first-round draft pick, has had a pretty good start to his NFL career. Calvin Ridley of the Atlanta Falcons. Somewhere, Arthur Smith, the first-year head coach of the Falcons, I'm sure is thinking, great, this is happening. We could have kept Julio Jones, who's playing for the Tennessee Titans, was traded in the offseason. Now Matt Ryan's only true receiving threat is the number 4 overall pick, Kyle Pitts. And the reasoning is a little different. We don't normally see this. You could call this something akin to what Simone Biles pulled during the Olympics, but something's going on with Calvin Ridley from a mental standpoint. Now, very quickly, if you're wondering, just to give you an idea of where Calvin is at since he's been in the league, he's made one second-team All-Pro. He has got 248 receptions, 3,342 yards, 28 touchdowns in basically a season and a third in the NFL, 3 seasons and a third. So he's been very good for the Atlanta Falcons. So let's get to this. This is from Florio. Calvin Ridley, I need to step away from football at this time. The Falcons receiver Calvin Ridley became a late game scratch from Sunday's game against the Panthers after participating in pregame warm-ups. During the game, Ridley posted, this is what's so odd, he put this up during the game in which his teammates were playing. During the game, Ridley posted a message on Twitter explaining the situation. Quote, these past few weeks have been very challenging. As much as I'd like to be on the field competing with my teammates, I need to step away from football at this time and focus on my mental well-being, Ridley said. This would help me be the best version of myself now and in the future. Quote, I want to thank my teammates, the entire Falcons organization, our great fans, my friends, and my family for all their support during this time. Ridley missed week 5 against the Jets in London for personal reasons. Now, I can tell you Kyle Pitts had a massive game in that game. He returned and played last week after a bye, and Florio goes on to tell him he's wishing him a great time, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is very strange. Now, look, I got to be honest. When I see something like this, immediately I think about the generation that came before Calvin Ridley and that came, all the generations prior. I don't know what's going on with Calvin. I don't want to make a lot of assumptions. He played for a hard-nosed Nick Saban, so I would have thought Calvin's not lacking in the mental toughness category because we know how Nick Saban is. But something's going on with Calvin Ridley, and I can tell you right now, this Atlanta Falcons team missed him today against the Panthers. He's just the kind of guy, that game was real tight. I watched it. I saw all the crucial parts on Red Zone anyway. And look, it was very clear they needed him as an offensive weapon, and it might have been just the thing. Going into the fourth quarter, it was 12-10. It was very close. The Panthers are kind of reeling. And look, the Falcons are very close to respectability right now, okay? Now, I'm not saying they were going to go to the playoffs or anything, but it's clear they're playing harder and better than they were under Dan Quinn last year. So now Matt Ryan is down some weapons. He is aging. So we don't know how this is going to affect. I tend to believe Matt Ryan's a pretty good quarterback. I know a lot of people are down on him. And personally speaking, I would have liked the Niners to have taken a run at him so he could have been back in that Kyle Shanahan offense. But, that's neither here nor there. This is a bad spot for the Falcons to be in because of Julio Jones not being in there anymore. So, I hope the kid, whatever's going on, he comes out okay. But I wish some of these present-day younger players could sort of battle through this stuff. To me, the mental side of football and being able to corral your personal issues is part of being great. It just is. Can you imagine the issues that Michael Irvin was going through back in the 90s? And he powered through it and was still a Hall of Fame wide receiver. You tell me what you think, Black and White Live fans. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.